little bit of Xbox. Break for Mary Jo. Game Pass. What's that?
Microsoft announced a subscription service, another subscription service for the Xbox this week, because we don't throw enough money at Xbox every month yet. And so what Xbox Game Pass will do is provide Xbox One users with 100 games that they have to actually download and install. You don't stream them. So it's not exactly like the Sony PlayStation Now. Is that the name of that service, I think?
Yeah.
But obviously it's meant to compete with it. You can, as many as you can fit on your Xbox, you can download and use. It's going to be Xbox One titles, of course, but also Xbox 360 games that work through backwards compatibility. So this is an interesting idea, and I think it's a really good idea. Actually, I should say it's over 100 games. Sony, by comparison, right now has over 400 games in their service, but they're all legacy games, meaning like PlayStation 3 games in that case. So this one will be newer games and older games. Some big ones like Halo 5, Guardians is in there, NBA 2K16 is in there, Soul Calibur 2. But $9.99 a month, right? And so think about that over the course of a year. So $10 a month, 12 months, $120. That's the price of 2 games. So if you were going to play 2 games, buy 2 games, $60 each, $120 in 1 year, and you played them for some number of weeks or months, and then we're done with them forever, for the same price, you could have access to 100 games for that 1 year. This is the same kind of argument we make for music services, right? I think this thing makes a lot of sense. The problem is it's not all games, right? With a music service, especially today, pretty much you're going to get the wide body music that's out there. I know there are exceptions, but this thing, it's a little bit like Netflix. It's kind of a goofy selection of games. I'm sure there's going to be some duds in there and some silly games, but cool. This is it's a good idea. And of course, it also lends itself to the natural question of the thing we've all been asking for a long time. They've kind of tiptoed around it with things like the Work and Play bundle or Office 365. Could you just have like a Microsoft service that just gives me all this stuff for like, I don't know, $20 a month or something? Like, give me OneDrive with extra storage. Give me Office 365. Give me Groove Move, Music Pass. Give me, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they get there eventually.
One difference for this is that you download the game, right?
Yeah.
The PlayStation Now is streaming.
That's right. That's right. And by the way, pros and cons to this, but I think I'm not sure how much of a pro it is to be able to play games offline these days, but I suppose it is for some people.
I use the GeForce now on my NVIDIA Shield, and I'm amazed at how well it works.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a good connection. Not, I think it's 100 megabit, but it plays just like it's local. It's really interesting.
Right. Well, Leo, these games also play like they're local.
Because they are.
Because they are. Yeah, that's true.
And actually, storage is no longer an issue with the Xbox. I mean...
well, it depends on the Xbox. So, the original Xbox, and most Xboxes sold today have 500 gig hard drives.
But you could easily plug in an external USB drive.
That's, by the way, yeah.
Which is what I do,
right.
and I'm sure you do.
I just swapped out mine for the 2 terabyte Xbox One S, and it's funny because I have all these games installed on it. When you go to your games page, it fills up with this giant grid of games. It's so awesome. Yeah.
So interesting. I guess you should look at the games they offer before you decide.
Exactly right. So that's coming soon, sometime later in the spring.